This bright red condiment, beloved by Filipinos, is a uniquely ingenious invention born out of necessity, creativity, and a little touch of culinary magic. Its journey begins in the Philippines, a tropical archipelago where bananas grow abundantly and where the forces of history, trade, and food scarcity would come together to shape an unexpected twist on a global classic. So join me today to know the origin of Philippines' banana ketchup. To understand the origin of banana ketchup, we must go back to the early 20th century, a time when the Philippines was a vibrant colonized land under American rule. Western influences had begun weaving their way into Filipino daily life, from clothing to language to, of course, food. American soldiers stationed in the Philippines and a growing influx of Western goods introduced new flavors and ingredients, including the beloved tomato ketchup. Tomato ketchup was by this time already a well-known sauce in American households, and it quickly gained popularity in the Philippines. But there was a problem. Tomatoes, the main ingredient, were neither abundant nor easy to cultivate in the tropical Philippine climate. Instead, the Philippines was home to many other native fruits and plants, including coconuts, pineapples, and most notably, bananas. This is where ingenuity came into play, and one woman in particular would change the ketchup game forever: Maria Ylagan Orosa. Maria Ylagan Orosa was more than a culinary inventor. She was a scientist, a patriot, and a pioneering woman in her field. Born in Taal, Batangas in 1893, Orosa was a chemist and food technologist educated in the United States, where she earned degrees in pharmaceutical chemistry and food science. Upon her return to the Philippines, she became deeply committed to using science to improve the nutrition of her fellow Filipinos. Orosa's work wasn't just about creating better food, it was about making use of what was locally available to uplift communities. She joined the Bureau of Science, where she began experimenting with local ingredients to address food security in the Philippines, which had limited access to certain imported ingredients. During this time, she invented a host of remarkable foods, including what would come to be known as banana ketchup. With the Philippines lacking tomatoes but brimming with bananas, Orosa saw an opportunity to create a substitute for tomato ketchup that could still deliver the tangy, sweet, and slightly spicy flavors people loved. Her recipe transformed bananas into a versatile, shelf-stable condiment. By blending mashed bananas with vinegar, sugar, and a medley of spices, she captured a flavor profile surprisingly close to tomato ketchup, but with a uniquely tropical twist. Banana ketchup was not a simple banana puree. Orosa carefully calibrated the mix of ingredients to achieve the complex taste of ketchup, balancing sweetness with acidity and spice. Her recipe used ripe bananas, which she cooked down and seasoned with a vinegar base. This vinegar not only added the sour note common in ketchups, but also acted as a preservative, extending the ketchup's shelf life. Sugar brought in sweetness, while spices like garlic, onion, and sometimes even cloves were added for depth and warmth. Orosa's initial version was brownish yellow, reflecting the natural color of cooked bananas. However, as the condiment's popularity grew, people began associating ketchup with its characteristic red hue, thanks to its tomato origins. To meet this visual expectation, the recipe would later be tweaked to include red food coloring, giving banana ketchup its iconic bold red color. Banana ketchup started as a resourceful alternative, but quickly grew in popularity across the islands. In the early 1940s, as World War II reached the Philippines, food shortages became more severe. During this period, many imports were either limited or cut off entirely. People turned to locally produced food items to make up for the lack, and banana ketchup became a household essential. This scarcity only served to further popularize Orosa's invention. The spread of banana ketchup wasn't just a wartime adaptation. It became a symbol of self-reliance and cultural pride. It reflected the resourcefulness of Filipino cooks, who made the most of what they had and embraced a local twist on a foreign favorite. Families across the country took to using banana ketchup as an all-purpose condiment, and it became a mainstay in Filipino cuisine. In the post-war period, as the Philippines began rebuilding, commercial food production boomed. The first company to mass-produce banana ketchup was Mafran, a food brand that recognized its popularity. But it was the brand UFC, Universal Food Corporation, that would eventually make banana ketchup a national icon. Established by the late 1960s, UFC became a major producer of the condiment, helping bring banana ketchup into the homes of millions. Banana ketchup became much more than a substitute for tomato ketchup. It earned a place in the hearts of Filipinos and even captured the attention of culinary enthusiasts worldwide. It's often paired with Filipino favorites like fried chicken, lumpiang Shanghai, and the ever-iconic Filipino-style spaghetti, a sweet version of the Italian classic, usually served with sliced hot dogs, where banana ketchup is mixed with tomato sauce to achieve the signature Filipino sweet-savory profile. Beyond the Philippines, Filipino communities abroad have continued to popularize banana ketchup, introducing it to those unfamiliar with its unique flavor. Its versatility has charmed chefs, travelers, and food lovers across the globe who have found creative ways to incorporate it into their own culinary traditions. Today, banana ketchup is more than just a condiment. It's a symbol of Filipino innovation, resilience, and resourcefulness. Maria Ylagan Orosa's contribution to food science and the Philippine culinary identity cannot be overstated. Her invention stands as a tribute to her dedication to her country and to her mission of empowering her people through accessible, nutritious food. Orosa's legacy lives on in every spoonful of banana ketchup enjoyed around the world. Though she may not have gained the fame she deserved during her lifetime, her impact on Filipino culture is enduring. In the Philippines, her memory is honored not just through banana ketchup, but also through her numerous contributions to Filipino food science and preservation techniques. In 1983, she was posthumously awarded the Presidential Award of Merit for her contributions, a recognition of the lasting value she brought to her nation. In every bright, tangy, and slightly sweet bite, banana ketchup carries with it the spirit of Filipino resilience, the innovative mind of Maria Ylagan Orosa, and the shared memories of countless Filipino families who have made it a part of their everyday lives. It is more than a sauce. It's a story, a slice of history, and a cherished Filipino original that continues to delight palates and warm hearts around the world. Thanks for joining us on this flavorful journey through food history. Don't forget to subscribe for more delicious stories, and let us know in the comments what culinary tale you'd like to see next.